Hi, I'm Rain Trueax. I kind of wanted to talk about a couple of different things today. One which has been on my mind. For the month of October, I went through a lot of health problems, and they were all due to dietary issues. I have known for, I guess, maybe 2 years that I have a nightshade intolerance, and it got worse. It got worse, and I learned more things about it. For example, that it isn't just eating a tomato; it's the spices that might be in the food you ate that you didn't know were there, especially if you got it from a restaurant. So I went through detective work the hard way, which is you find it out yourself that it isn't agreeing with you. And now here we are, almost November, and I am hopeful that that is behind me. And now I'm on to other things. I'm not really back into writing yet. I have two stories lined up plot-wise that I know what they're going to do, but I have not had the emotional fortitude between what's going on politically in our country and this horrible virus that has limited things so much and hurt people so much. And then the partisanship, oh my gosh, I mean, the anger that people have against each other, it's really a sad time in a lot of ways. And I just didn't feel like writing romance. And I'll get back to it. But in the meantime, I have other projects. One is to finally get my clothes set up for here in Arizona that will be better for the winter. During the summer, I used what you could call, I guess, skimpy sundresses and strappy tops, and didn't really wear anything that would be with a sleeve like this is. I was living with the temperature, and now we're back to the high. Today will be like maybe 80, which sounds terrible, I suppose, to complain about that for the people like you that might be living in areas where you're getting snow. Arizona can get snow, but we're not going to get that yet, we hope. But might get some freezing temperatures. I had brought with me from Oregon all the clothes I owned, and I had put them in sacks and left them in my closet. And now I'm starting to sort through them. There's some difficulties in doing that, actually. It's hard to get rid of clothes for me. I get a sentimental attachment to them. I remember when I wore them, or I think, maybe I will be that weight again. Maybe I will have a reason to need that again. Because my life has changed. I mean, I used to have a life that was a lot more socially oriented. I don't have that as much anymore. But I still have a need for certain things, and I like to look nice. Doesn't everyone? Actually, a lot of times I don't care. I just go around wearing whatever's easy to get on. But I am trying to change that and get a little more ambitious as far as wardrobe goes. So I've been sorting clothes and shoes and all those things for what goes to Goodwill, what is not worthy for Goodwill. I wear stuff until literally I will wear something 30 years and it will be so worn out, Goodwill would not take it. So anyway, that's one of my projects. The other one is to try to figure out what kind of storage space do we have in this house, which is much smaller than the Oregon house where our son is now living. And I don't know. We have to work that out. There's things I have up there like Indian heirloom things and art, different paintings that I like there, and I actually thought maybe I would keep them there, but I don't know what my son wants in that house and what art he will want. He should have room to make it into his home. He's taking over the cattle and the sheep operation, which is plenty for him to do. Can you imagine? It's been even though he grew up on that farm, so he's seen the jobs done, but now suddenly he's the ranch boss. And this is giving us a whole new life. As old people, we have to readjust and figure out, well, now what? What's our life now going to be? And until we see what's going to happen with the election, we probably won't totally know how many changes there might be in our life. And so this is a interim time, a time of change. And those aren't bad things. Well, Actually, most of us don't like them too much because, you know, we stay middle-aged for a lot of years. And then suddenly you go into old age and there you are. I just turned 77 this year, and that is definitely old age by any standard at all. And we lost a cat, a beloved cat who was getting old, and we knew he had health problems, but you don't want to lose an animal you love. So, anyway, I just thought I'd get back here, and I'm feeling pretty upbeat right now. Still looking for what new things will be in my life and what I'm going to do to change things, and maybe get back to writing those books. I've kept the blogs up, but they've kind of been hard for me too sometimes, because sometimes I'm like, oh, do I have anything to say? And when I don't, I use photographs because Tucson has a lot of beautiful photographs. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. And wow, I went on longer than I thought, almost 6 minutes. I hope I do another one sooner. Bye.